Morning, guys. I think I've got about 20 minutes. I thought I'd try and quickly do a review of this video. It's been sent to me quite a few times. It's beautiful Lisa Marie being interviewed on, I think the program is called The View. I've had quite a few people send me this over the last few weeks. It seems to be making the rounds. There's a brilliant YouTube channel called Lisa Marie Presley, which she comments on our channel. I think it's a she. It's a brilliant little channel. She's got some lovely footage on there of Lisa. Now, all of this stuff is going around at the moment that Priscilla Presley is writing another book. So we're going to do a part 2 of a discussion concerning the book that Priscilla is going to release. We're all quite upset about it. I think we do need to take a bit of a deep dive into all of that on Defending Elvis Presley, our other YouTube channel. This one is going to go on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. So I'm just going to watch it. We're going to react to it. We're going to review it. I've already watched it a few times. Whilst watching it, I don't know why, I just felt sorry for Lisa. I felt she doesn't deserve what's about to happen with the release of this second book, this second Priscilla Presley book, Elvis and Me. I just thought, I really hope that that book that Priscilla is releasing doesn't try and belittle and trash her own daughter and try and discredit her daughter. Because obviously, Elvis can't defend himself, but nor can Lisa. So when I was watching this, I don't know why, I just felt sorry for Lisa now that I know that her mother is bringing out another book, which may be a way of discrediting this book. So From Here to the Great Unknown. So let's watch it together, and then I'll be doing a live stream soon on Defending Elvis Presley. Okay.
Very well when you're the daughter of the King of Rock.
So I just want to say, as soon as I see this lady presenting it, it worries me, guys, because the interview that she did with Priscilla did so much damage. It was so unfair to Elvis. It was so cruel to Elvis. Really did some damage to Elvis's reputation. So as soon as I see that this lady, is it Barbara Walters, is doing this interview, I'm a little bit taken aback. I'm surprised that it's even happening, but let's just go with it and then let's see what happens.
Rock and roll, the paparazzi will dig deep looking for dirty laundry, but Lisa Marie Presley has always weathered the median storm quite beautifully, and she has a voice that would make Daddy proud. Please welcome to The View, Lisa Marie Presley.
So, you know, she speaks fondly of Elvis, but if I went back now and replayed her interview with Priscilla, you wouldn't think that. You would be quite upset. So it says here, a throwback to Lisa Marie Presley, powerful appearance on The View on May the 18th, 2005, a moment that showcased her raw talent, strength and authenticity. She carried the Presley legacy with grace while always staying true to herself. Now that is true. I've always said it. She defended Elvis. She defended her own father. And in some ways, you see it now when the questions are being asked.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Well, we're very glad to see you. We can dish a little bit here.
Okay.
Things seem to be very good for you. I mean, the new album's out. You have 2 children. Your daughter, 15, is a model. Can't believe you have a 15-year-old, 12-year-old son. Nice relationship with your musical director, Michael Lockwood. Okay.
Yes.
So
that gives you, gives you a bit of a rundown where she is in her life. The actual age that she is, put it in the comments, guys. We can work it out. She was born February the 1st, 1968. So this lady is a busy lady. Lisa is very busy. She's like, her whole life is on fire, isn't it? She has a massive, a lovely family. You know, it shows a nice, beautiful picture there of Riley. She talks about the twins, and she's launching herself here. So let's keep going, guys.
Where are you at this point in your life?
She didn't take any time
Right.
off.
No,
Right on me.
I wanted
Sorry.
everybody to know the background. So, where are you at this point in your life, and is anything missing?
There's nothing missing. I can't
all
say.
good?
I would like to have more children.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With or without marrying Michael?
No, I
You
think
told me to jump in. I just jumped in.
Yes, you did.
See, that's an interesting comment. She actually wanted more kids.
I think that I would, I think it's necessary to be married. Yeah. And when you're having children.
I mean, she's stunning, isn't she? And no, I don't want to sound rude, but she's a beauty. Yeah. She's like a 10. Michael Lockwood. I don't want to sound rude, but you know what I'm saying. But I mean that with respect.
You want to do that breast milk spraying thing?
It's really great.
That's what they were telling me.
Really?
Sometimes it doesn't come out in one stream. It's got multiple streams.
Did you get okay, Star?
Is this a beginner thing that happens? Breastfeeding?
Did you
don't know.
breastfeed?
I did.
You did?
I did.
I want to ask you too.
I just want to ask before this because we're on the verge.
I like that. I find that interesting that she breastfed.
Because you're talking about any marriage plans we should ask you about?
Not at the moment, no. We're just
Okay.
working right now.
Right in the hard work. Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping nice and busy.
So no intention of getting married. I'm guessing she's with Michael Lockwood now, and she I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself doing things that your mom did to you that maybe aggravated you? I know you guys had some rough patches, but as a mom now, do you kind of find yourself slipping into that sometimes and maybe acting in a way that you kind of see some of your mom?
Gosh, sometimes, I don't, not as often anymore. I used to always hear her voice in my head every time I was, reprimanding or saying something to either a husband or a child. But then now it's kind of, now that we've sort of gotten our relationship in order, I don't tend to do that. I'm more myself with
More
her.
yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
So interesting. She says we've gotten our relationship in order. I'm guessing there's a patch here where they're getting on okay. Let's see where it goes.
I was actually thinking because you and your mom rarely talk about your dad for many, many years. You kept it very private, and recently you guys did a special, Elvis by the Presleys, right? And you told some of the wonderful stories and memories that none of us had ever heard before. What made you guys change your mind?
I think that the way that was done, I saw a very brief synopsis of how it was going to turn out, and I thought the way the narration went from all of us versus other people's takes on the whole thing, and the way it was going to be shown was done so well that I thought it was important to do that, especially now because I think he was such an amazing, entertainer in person that I thought it would be really good to show it again, because right now, there's so much craziness going on that he was the real thing, and I thought it was important to say again.
And it was nice coming from you guys.
Love that. He was the real thing.
I remember when you were born and all the excitement about it. And you adored your dad, and he died.
Do you know what? I remember when you were born and all the excitement about it. Now, obviously, Elvis was ecstatic. Couldn't wait for Lisa to be born. Loved being a dad. Really, really took on the responsibility of being a father very seriously. We know this. It's beautiful stories about Elvis concerning Lisa the baby. But I always come back to this woman trashes Elvis. Her questioning to Priscilla trashes Elvis. And Priscilla's answers trash Elvis. Just my opinion, guys. So I find this very double standard.
When you were just 9, but you have wonderful memories. He was an insomniac, and he would wake you up at night for some of the most wonderful, exciting trips and visits. The one that I particularly love is the puppy. Tell us about the puppy.
Oh, just that I wanted a dog, and we went to the.
But he woke you up at.
No, I think I was already awake at 5 in the morning. But and I asked for a dog, and we went to the pet store, and he bought everybody a dog. Yeah.
Everybody was there, bought a dog, and you could pick out your puppy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard to lose any parent when you're young, because as you get older, you realize how much you value their advice. You know, sometimes as a kid you don't. But you have been through so much with the press, particularly the tabloid press. They've been in your face constantly.
They're hanging on a limb with me right now.
Are they? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to sue someone?
I'm just waiting for them to make another move, and I'm going to go.
I love that. I love that. She's giving them a warning. Yeah, it's true though. The tabloids have been trashing Elvis for decades. For decades. So unfair. So unfair. And Priscilla is responsible for a big part of that because of the book Elvis and Me. Obviously, there's other books as well. You know, we have Elvis, What Happened, and many other books that have been written that have been so cruel and unfair to Elvis and even to Lisa.
I'm going to go with all guns loaded. I've kind of tried to warn them.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you for doing that, because there's just so much anyone can take. But what advice do you think that your dad would have given you, or would, you know, about dealing with them?
Oh, great question.
I don't know. You know, I actually don't know. I don't know if they were as bad then. So I don't think they were as bad as they are now. They are really bad right now. So.
It's because there's so much competition. There are like thousands of them.
But the same
now.
person owns all three of the major ones.
See, she's so smart. She's so smart. The same person owns all three of the major ones, so they all come to the same table and post the trash that is constantly put out, regurgitated, spewed out of, you know, trash, lies. So unfair to Elvis.
Same. So it looks like there's all these different things going on, but it's the
really
same
the
damn
same
people.
thing. Yeah.
You know, doing. You know.
Let's talk
Well said, Lisa.
a little music right now. The second
Okay.
CD is out. Now what?
Yes.
This one's kind of hot now. As we everybody's talking about it.
So we know she wanted to do her music career her way. She left it late in life. She really did stay true to herself, I believe. She did do it her way, and her music, her songs are amazing, are fantastic, and very unique, and really suit her. I love her songs.
So I have to imagine, I remember when the first one came out, every reviewer was waiting to interview and to review Elvis's Kid on music. Did you feel less pressure this time because it's the sophomore CD?
I think I did, because I know that the first time, although I didn't think it was possible, I did develop a certain fan base that made me really, you know, I appreciated people that actually just listened to the music and kind of put that other stuff aside, which I didn't think was possible, but once I realized I did do that, it made it a little easier this time. Although I'll never, you know, fully get there. I've just done the best I can on it.
Do you think that you'll ever kind of dub over and do a duet song with one of your dad's greatest hits, like Natalie Cole did with her dad's song?
I don't think
Unforgettable?
so. That's not in the plan anytime soon, because that would sort of go against what I'm doing. I've sort of built myself on not writing on any coattails or
Right,
doing
and you
anything
have.
like that. So I'm so, you know, determined to do my own thing, for better or for worse, that would probably go against what I'm trying
And
to
you're
do.
still there.
You know what? We would, come on, let's face it, we would have loved for her to do loads of duets. Obviously, she did do some, and they're beautiful, and we love them. I understand what she was trying to do there. She was trying to be her own person. I completely get it. But the duets she did do were very, very beautiful.
It's very cool
Thank
to
you.
see. It is.
And you write so many of your own songs.
Most of them, yeah.
Most
all
of them. Yeah. And your dad was, we don't have to tell anybody how wonderful he was, but he didn't write.
Oh, see, that annoys me because, of course, we know how wonderful Elvis was. But that interview, guys, that Barbara Walters did, trashed Elvis so badly. Every time I watch it, I literally feel sick. But we do review it on our Defending Elvis channel, to expose just how cruel Priscilla has been to Elvis and the lies that were told by Priscilla about Elvis. So when she says that comment, I'm like, ugh, you're a hypocrite. Anyway, sorry guys, can't help it.
Right, you have that special talent.
Thank you. I think it wasn't as popular. I mean, people were doing other people's songs back then. It wasn't as, you know, it wasn't done as much, I don't think.
Well, as I said in the beginning, things have turned out to be very good, and we're happy for you, because you went through a lot, and you deserve the good things that are happening now.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
we
it.
thank you for coming on with us now.
Okay guys, that's it. It was just a quick one. I can't play the music because I'll just get copyrighted. But it's a funny one because obviously we adore Lisa. I'm at loggerheads with the fact that it's Barbara Walters. So we're going to have to review Barbara Walters' interview that she did in the 80s with Priscilla, and I think we'll compare the two. So the way that she's sucking up to Lisa, but really, decades earlier, 20 years earlier, she was trashing Lisa's father. So we're going to go on to defending Elvis, and we're going to discuss that. We're also going to discuss a part 2 of the fact that Priscilla is bringing out a part 2 of Elvis and Me, which, to be honest with you, the Elvis fans are up in arms about it, are very upset about the fact there's a part 2 coming out, and we're all worried what's going to be said in that part 2, aren't we? Who she'll trash. Will she discredit of Elvis, discredit Lisa? What is she going to say? Yeah. We're all worried, guys. So we're going to discuss it. So this is just a quick morning show for Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. Now remember, Elvis Presley Fan on Keto is our channel that also relates to our health, what we eat, as well as being an Elvis channel. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back soon for a live stream.